Well, good evening, everyone. We're right back here at you over at Twin Springs, the big place over across the way.
Coldest place in the county.
Coldest place in the county, they say.
Outside.
Very, very nice crowd here tonight for the ball game as the varsity Blue Devils taking on the big bad boys from the Titans. I've just watched the JV game, and I started to say the JV Titans. Everybody getting ready. Good crowd on hand here. And we're getting ready for the starting lineups. I believe
Gate City will be first, Mike, on the lineup.
Go ahead.
Because we are the visiting team. And again, Tommy Burke will be one of the officials for tonight's game. I'm not sure who it is. And here comes the Gate City team to take the bench. Get a round of applause from the crowd. They deserve it. They're a good ball team, Mike.
They certainly played a great game against Dry Cove. 100 and some points on the board. I believe around 115.
We'd like to announce that this ball game tonight will be replayed tomorrow at 10 o'clock a.m. on the Scott County Cablevision, Channel 30. So if you don't see enough tonight,
Mike, that was for us.
I know.
So,
it sounded mighty weak.
we're going to dance back.
Hey, I got to get home. They were giving me a hard time here a while ago. One of the cheerleaders for Twin Springs is an old friend, and she came up and gave me a hug. I heard blackmail.
Sure did. I'm going to give the lineup for the Gate City Blue Devils. Number 22, senior Tommy Music. You can hear the crowd. Tommy is a good ball player.
45 points last ball game out.
Number 24, starting at guard, Kevin Moose Morris. Now, Jason Hensley, number 44 is the one they brought out. I'm sorry. Number 32, Brian Hearn, 6-foot senior. The center tonight, 6'8", 54, Chris, the big animal, Shelton.
The big animal?
That's what he wants to be called.
Okay, we'll call him
6 foot, junior, number 24, the Moose, Kevin Morse.
Along with the rest of the Blue Devil team, we'll be getting ready to hear from the Twin Springs starting lineup here in just a second. And let's see who they've got. Here's the Twin Springs lineup. At guard, number 10. Well, they started to announce it, and they stopped. Where did he go? 5'10" senior. They changed on me. Larry Parks. 6'2" sophomore starting at the other guard. Chris Repass. No. Doug, they sabotaged me. That's Dean.
6'4" senior, number 54, Wendell Burke.
Wendell Burke will be starting at senior. Starting at center, senior? You did this to me. I know you had a hand in this.
Number 24, Chris Repass.
Number 24, Chris Repass, will be starting tonight.
Starting at center, the 6'5" junior. Number 42, Bill Dingus.
Bill Dingus starting number 42.
Big old boy, Mike.
Big one, 6'5". We know who he'll be playing against all night.
The big animal.
The animal, as he wants to be. If he wants to be the animal, we'll let him be the animal. He's bigger than I am. I believe I'll just leave him alone. And we're getting ready for action here. Everybody getting out on
the court now. Again, 32, Brian Heron. 44, Jason Hisley. 54, the big animal, Chris Shelton. 22, the gun, Tommy Music. The machine gun, I should say.
Machine gun, the moose, the animal.
24, Moose, yeah. He hasn't grown horns yet, but we don't want him to.
Give him time. We'll give him one of them funny little cards and let him call himself a real moose.
Shelton up against Dingus.
Mingus, 3-inch advantage given away there. And the tip goes down and gonna be out of bounds.
Tommy Music tipped it to make it go out of bounds. So Devils showing strong defense right from the tip.
Tony Dean will inbound for Twin Springs to number 22.
There's this half-court press again for the Devils.
Number 24 driving around. Whoa, ball going out of bounds there.
That's a tough defense for Gate City. Already starting to show, Mike. Big dog Brian Heron be throwing in a number 44, Jason Hensley. I haven't thought of a good name for him, so we'll just have to call him Jason. Hensley over to Moose. Moose takes a shot. Boom. And he falls forward to Smith. Shelton on the rebound. Back out to Jason Hensley. Take a move inside.
Foul.
I think he's going to be fouled.
I believe number 54 got him there. Let's see what they say. 5-4. Well, the foul will be called on Wendell Burke.
Send Hensley to the line shooting. I think it's going to be a 1-and-1. 2 shots. 7 minutes, 34 seconds. Game just underway. See, 44, Jason Hensley shooting the first of 2. In there.
Gate City takes the lead, 1-0.
Hensley again, ball in hand. Ball's up. Goes off.
Foul will be called on Shelton.
On Bill Dingus' back there, just a little bit, Mike.
I believe so. So Dean will bring the ball in again to number 22, Parks, and probably see a little bit of action here from Gate City as they cross this. They do. And passing over to number 24, going down underneath. Back out to number 32. Passing around number 22 way over there to number 32. And he travels. Traveling call on Tony Dean.
Right. Big Dog Heron be bringing the ball into Jason Hensley. Hensley crosses the half-court mark. Looking for, finds Kevin Morrison. The Moose fake. Beautiful shot is missed. Rebound by Shelton. Shelton's going to be called for travel. Twin Springs playing Gate City the best. Well, Rock Cove wasn't no contest, really, Mike.
No, not at all. Twin Springs playing a better brand of ball early on so far. Young man down here got to get his glasses adjusted just right. Something, obviously, I believe the lens popped out on him. And getting everything ready there. Have to see where you're going to play this game.
Sure do. You have to see that little round goal. Because that's where the points are, Mike.
7 minutes and 3 seconds left. Just getting started in the first period of play. Well, what are we going to do here?
I'm not going to get them repaired, I don't think. Going to have to send the substitution in. No, he's going to play without him.
He'll play without him. That's a disadvantage to him.
Number 32 is who, Mike?
Number 32, that's Tony Dean. Dean will be playing without his glasses, so he seems to not know where the ball is. Maybe he's have a little visual problem with it.
Okay,
Number 22 passes to Dean. Dean going to the hoop and blocked by Shelton.
The big animal. Big top Brian Heron quickly down court. Ooh, Tommy.
No.
Music from the foul line.
Repass comes down with the ball, passes over to number 22, Parks. And Parks over to repass down underneath to Dean. Dean walks.
Good call by the officials, Mike. Again, Devils only got one point here, and almost 2 minutes have been gone in this ball game. Jason Hensley crosses the half-court mark in the center, top of the key, over to Tommy Music, number 22. He looks inside. He drives back out to Kevin Morris. Morris over to Jason Hensley. Hensley in there for a bank shot for 2 points. Devils up 3-0.
Now the ball comes back down for them, and number 54 with a shot away. It rolls around and comes out.
Big dog. Look on the rebound. Watch how fast this team is. Music up. Miss. Jason Moose back up. I don't know where the ball came from that time, Mike. He had some kind of a spin on it.
Got a plug on that goal, I believe. And the ball coming down, number 22 brings it down. That is Parks having a hard time getting rid of it. Finally finds number 54 down in the corner. Passes back to Parks again. He is under a lot of pressure. He runs right into, nice jump by Shelton. Taken away by Hensley. Hensley just rolls the ball. He had to do it. He tripped over his feet, and the ball will be turned over on a walking call.
He done a good job, Mike, just doing what he could do with it. He got
tried
the
to
ball
roll
on
it.
a hard run, yeah.
He at least was putting the ball in the right direction.
Sure was. Nice
So-
place ball game.
Parks bring it in for Twin Springs. Looks around, passes in to number 42. Stolen away by the Blue Devils and stolen back away by Parks, who feeds number 42. Whoa! Shelton blew him away.
Big animal ain't gonna let nothing get in that hoop
The
tonight.
animal. That is an animal. Well, he's earned that one.
I'd hate to feed the animal.
He's a big one. Ball goes out of
Good
bounds.
job by Moose.
Twin Springs retains possession of the basketball. Over in the far corner, number 10 will inbound the ball. That's Jeff Gray. Gray inbounds to number 22, Parks. Parks looking around, finds number 54 under the goal, open and shot himself and in by Wendell Burke.
But Morris down court. And there, Tommy Music on the rebound. They should have sets it up. Inside to the animal. Animal up.
They say that's a foul.
I don't like that call, man. Twin Springs crowd's going wild. I think this is a big rivalry right here.
Well, they have heard about the game we did to Rye Cove, and they are looking for some blood.
They're doing a pretty good job, too, Mike.
Number 22, Parks, brings it down up the top of the key. Looks, passes to number 24. Shot is up and away. It comes off to number 24. That's the Moose.
The Moose is driving down court strong. Trying to pass over the middle to Tommy Music. Broken up by Kevin Repass. It'll be the Blue Devils' ball. I like this setup they use on getting the ball in bounds.
It's something I've seen before, and it goes back in the back. Here's what they intend to do with it. Music with his shot up. He's come down.
Moose with the rebound. Back to Jason Hensley. Works the ball out front. Pass over to Tommy Music. Music into the animal.
He drew the foul that time.
Sure did from Bill Dingus.
No! They say that was a charge. What kind of a call in the world was that? I'd have missed that one completely, whatever it was.
I think we're going to see Dave Mason on his feet a lot this game.
Thrown away by Hensley, and they call a foul on number 22, Parks. They're trying to, I think the officials are tired of running.
I don't know what they're tired of, but they sure. I haven't agreed with them on a couple of calls, man. Morris out front, back to Hensley. Hensley looks down, they're setting the ball up. Pass over to Tommy Music, back in the Moose. Moose up.
Doesn't go, but Shelton comes down with a rebound and winds up a jump ball.
This game is really aggressive, Mike.
They're playing each other for all it's worth. Gate City leads by 1 point.
That's just 3-2, Mike, in 4 minutes. Half the first period gone. Back to Tommy Music.
No! They call a foul on Shelton coming over the back. Gate City fans obviously upset with that call. Had to set the big man down.
Matt Quillen replaces him.
McQuillan comes down with the ball.
Over to Tommy Music. Music drives.
Number 54, Wendell Burke, committed the foul. Now he did that one. He did not have 1 foot set anywhere. He was moving and he just bumped him.
Sure did.
So maybe things evening up a little bit.
Tommy Music inbounds pass to Matt Quillen.
Quillen with a shot. No, comes down to number 42. Another foul call.
This time it's going to be on 22, Tommy Music. I don't think he was any more around the ball that time, man. Gate City bench awful quiet. Long pass.
Wendell Burke over in the corner, and Blocked away there by Moose.
Well, man, big job. And a good job.
3:26 left to play in the first period. They get it into Parks. He goes out to the top of the key. Looks, passes to Burke. Burke looking around, passing over to number 42. And down underneath, stolen away by Moose. He's gone all the way in there.
Good job. Kevin Morris for the layup. 2-on-1 situation. Burke the net. Devils on top by 3, 5-2 from Twin Springs.
Number 22, Parks, having the ball batted around, stolen away by the Blue Devils. And there's a shot. I believe we had a technical foul called.
Number 22. Good job there by the official.
There may have been some question earlier, but he's got good ears.
One shot in the ball, I believe. Tommy Music takes the line.
Very physical game so far. A lot of fouls being committed by both teams. Boom! 6-2. The Blue Devils are now up by 4, but it's only 6-2. That's a low-scoring ball game for them by any means.
Dave Mason has a talk with one of the officials there as there's timeout on the field. We're going to watch the Gate City cheerleaders do a little skit they've got going here. Good job. Angel Fletcher was the one on top.
Somebody has to get up there, and they did a nice job putting her up there.
Sure did, Mike.
They were worried about that before this, and they did that perfectly. Well, we're getting back to action. Gate City will get the ball after a technical foul called on Twin Springs. We'll see what happens.
We'll get the ball. Again, Matt Quillen, Jason Hensley, the Moose, Tommy Music, and Big Dog Hearn. Gate City's 5.
Shelton sitting down. He's got in the early foul trouble.
Yeah, I don't think he really should be there either, Mike. Tommy Music out front with the ball. Pass over to Big Dog, over to Jason Hensley, back to Moose, and 3 seconds.
Inbound pass from number 10 goes in to Parks. He'll bring it down. Passing, looking for someone to pass to. Finally finds number 24, repass. Pass into Gray. Gray down to number 42. Up and down, shot in there. Score now 6-4. The Blue Devils leading by 2. Shot by the Moose. In there on the other end.
Good shot. Took it to the hoop, Mike. It probably took about 2 seconds.
Driving number 22, Parks, finds repass, passing down to Gray, underneath goes to Burke. Burke shot up, will not fall, comes down to Music.
Music down court, finds Jason Hensley.
Nice ball handling by the Blue Devils.
Good job there by Brian Big Dog Hearn. He drew the foul. No. Yeah. Be a one. It might be a 2-shot foul.
Foul call on number 22, Parks.
2 shots. Big Dog on the line. Ball's up. Goal's off. That goal is a little different, Mike, or we're awful cold to not one. Again, ball in hand now. Big Dog Hearn. Up, and it's no good.
Comes down on Matt Quillen. Quillen shot up and in.
Good job by Matt Quillen, 34. Put the Devils on top before.
He drew a foul, too. Number 10 got him there, so he'll be going to the line.
The crowd's making so much noise, I can't even hear the whistle, Mike.
Number 32 checking in is Tony
Music
Dean.
will be shooting the foul shot.
I must have missed something there.
I must have too, Mike. Maybe the camera, the replay will show everybody what we missed. We're sorry, but we're not perfect. Tommy Music on the line. shooting one shot. 1 and 1. I feel for sure he'll make the first one.
Putting music on the lines like putting points in the bucket.
That's true. And he's going to step up and pop it again to give Gate City a 8-point lead.
We'll see. He's been a little cool tonight. Second shot doesn't fall. Comes down to Burke.
Gate City back at this half-court press. Jason Hensley out front.
And he is called for traveling. Parks moved the foot around. Didn't get the pivot foot set good.
Big Dog throws no.
Hensley brings it into the Big Dog.
Yeah.
And he gets it back. Taking it around the top, looking over to Moose.
Moose out to Big Dog. Big Dog looks inside. Nobody there outside of Tommy Music. Drives almost a shot. Moose called for traveling. Substitution in for Twin Springs.
Number 44 coming in is Wendell White. White will be taking the ball out. Inbounds the ball to Repass. Repass, bring it down.
All these boys are personal friends, Mike. Twin Springs and and Gate City. Good job by the Moose just saving the ball. He knocked it out of bounds to slow things up a little, too. But I know most of these guys personally, they're all good kids out there. Young men, I should say.
Playing a very aggressive game tonight. Gate City getting out to a 7-point lead. Number 44 pass down to Gray. Gray cross court to Repass. Repass 15-footer won't fall. Comes down to number 32. Second shot up goes up and good.
Good job on Twin Springs. Tommy Hearn tries to drive the lane. Ball won't go. Big Dog on the rebound.
Number 54.
I just wonder if he's any relation to the referee, Tommy Burke.
I don't know. Interesting ball game tonight.
Big Dog Heron on the line for the Blue Devils. 49 seconds remaining in the first period. The Devils only scored 11 points, Mike. What's happened to them?
Well, they just hit a cold spot, I believe, Doug.
Big Dog, shooting 1 and 1.
Well, ball comes down to number 42, Dingus. Dingus over to Repass. Repass brings the ball down court and picked up there by Music. Music guarding him close and stolen away by Heron. Ball gets away from him and Dingus winds up with it. Pass over to Repass. Repass looking. That's the Repass. Yeah. Drives the lane a little and shot up, will not fall. Comes down to number 44, Heron.
Hensley.
They say jump. This is some tough basketball, Doug.
That's all I've ever seen, Mike. Devils up by 5. 16 seconds remaining.
Now, this is what county rivalry is all about. These schools, it doesn't matter to either one, really, in their district who wins, but bragging rights.
Need some help up here, looks to me like.
Pass over there to Repass, and they're looking to set something up. Ball bounced back out. Shot away, will not fall. Will be brought in there by Hensley. Hensley shot up at the buzzer, will not fall. So Gate City goes up by a 5-point lead at the end of the first period. And the score now, 11-6. We have fallen on a little bit of cold shooting, even though we are ahead. This is particularly cold shooting for Gate City. I think they're shooting a little less than 50% from the floor.
They haven't shot very good percentage-wise all that, Mike. Tommy Music, I think, what, 4 points or something like that?
I think so, and it's just a slow start for them tonight. Now, that's the thing we were talking about before. You can't get down on a team when they hit really slump.
That's true. You got to stay behind them all the way.
They had a big ball game against Dry Cove, and sometimes after you come off something like that, you're expecting a little too much out of yourself, and you get cold, and you make it a little hard on yourself, and it makes things a little worse. And finally, you get it back together, and it just seems like magic again.
That's true. Dave Mason had a good little talk with him right between periods. I think we're going to see a whole different ball game now.
I believe
Same
so.
five remain: Music, Herron, Quillen, Hensley, and Moose. Ready to 8-minute period. Music brings the ball into Jason Hensley. Let's see what Gate City tries to set up and do this time. Hensley over to Moose. Moose around. Love. Back to Jason Hensley. Hensley to Music. Music, Love. Across, under the goal to Brian.
Whoa, alley-oop.
Good job. Good job by number 32, Brian Herron. Give Tommy Music. He done a good job of getting the ball to him.
Repass, drives down, pass into, whoa, stolen away by Music. A long pass to Hensley. Hensley with a shot will be fouled.
Good job.
Foul going to be called on, I believe
Repass.
it's just repass.
Jason Hensley, 44 on the line for Gate City. You can see the ball's up off the front of the goal. Substitution is Twin Springs. Again, Hensley shooting the second shot. Didn't make the first one. Shots up, a little short. Matt Quillen quick on the rebound.
Dingus passes the ball in to number 22. He brings it down court, looking around. Pass over to White. White into number 24 repass, and he puts in a quick two for Twin Springs. Pass comes down to Moose.
Real quick, Mike, I lost action there for a minute. Tommy Music now with the ball. They're looking around. These are the pickiest referees I've seen this year.
They are playing it no touchy, no goey.
Of course, basketball is not a contact sport. And again, Moose, Kevin Morris comes to the line.
Now that foul was on Twin Springs, and we didn't see it either. So it's not there. We may have disagreed a little earlier with some of the calls, but they are being consistent about it.
They sure are. Again, Moose popped that one. 8-point lead now, Gate City, 16-8. Moose up. Look up for him, Mike.
Comes off. Lane violation. We'll shoot it again.
And he does get a second try. Music calling some signals here. 1-2-1 looks like the signal.
Hey, there you go.
That is a team effort there, Mike.
Whoa, ball almost stolen away. Having a hard time getting it down. Oh, there's a fight. Now that's uncalled for. That was purely a shot, and that should have been a technical foul.
Should have been, Mike.
We're not referees, but when you put your fist in some man's face, that's a technical.
Sure is. Hensley out front, works to Music. Music will shoot.
He's warming up, I think.
Sure is. 20-8 now the score. Devils on top by 12.
That's one thing you can't do is play the basketball game mad. Ball nearly picked away there. He tries to drive, number 10 with the basketball, Gray. Shot up, doesn't go. Comes down to repass. Repass shot will not fall. He gets his own rebound. Shot again, doesn't go. And Dingus blocked. Quillen. They're going to call a foul on Quillen, but that was a block.
Think so from where I seen it, Mike.
He may have got him coming down on the arm there, though, Doug.
I don't know what they're saying, Mike. Good job by Bobby Wallington. 20-9 now. Again, Vega shoots the free throw. Shot up, and it come off. Rebound taken there by Jason Hensley. He's quickly across the half-court line. He sets it up to Tommy Music. Music, bang. Call him again, man.
Tommy's open, and the store is open for business on that shot. Gray up with a shot, will not fall, comes down and blocks away. Moose.
Good job.
Playing the team ball again. That was blocked.
Looks like Jason Hensley's going to be called for walking. I think he should have done a good job that time of coming back off the block shot, Mike.
They really did.
Music can play just about as good a center as he can anywhere else, looks to me like.
Pass goes completely out of bounds.
I like that, Mike. Again, we are biased.
Just a little bit. It's pretty obvious.
Hensley out front. Works over and finds Moose, number 24. Moose over to the middle to McQuillan.
Blocked, but they're going to call a foul.
Oh.
No. My goodness.
Call it clean.
There you go. Do it again.
They're doing great, Mike.
That was the same pass that went out of bounds again. Gate City now up by 13 points. 22-9 the score.
I was going to see if you added that right, or subtracted right.
I have to do that every day a little more than you do, I think.
Again, you see the Gate City Blue Devil cheerleaders. Amy Mullins, Laura Smith, Christy Miles, Lenore Quillen, Sherry Addington, Carter Girl, Kim Mann, and last but not least, Angel Fletcher. And you see a shot of the fans of Twin Springs. You can see that red are shining up over our little Mike.
You sure can.
Look at that pretty little girl sitting there.
Yeah. Who is that guy? He's pointing at us.
The guy in the blue, believe it or not, is a Gillenwater. And the guy sitting directly behind him be his brother.
The Gillenwater and his brother.
That makes two good people, mate.
Anyway, while Doug checks into his family tree, where most of them swing around,
from the grapevine to grapevine.
and I get up from my bed along with my Uncle Rip.
Again, Big Dog Heron back to action now. Hands the ball, passes in to Jason Hensley. Hensley works the top of the key to Music.
Foul somewhere underneath there.
It's going to be number 10, I believe. No.
No, they call that on Music, I think.
A block on number 32.
No,
Big Dog Heron.
Big Dog got it.
And we're going to have Kellen repass.
They do not intend for this game to get physical. Repass at the line. First shot does not fall.
Tommy Music quickly across the half-court mark. Beautiful pass to Ooh. That is ball control, Mike. Good job with Jason Hensley. And they see us back out to Matt Quillen for the bucket.
Gonna call a foul on Matt Quillen there. Shooting 1 and 1.
One of the, I better not say that.
No, shut up, Doug, on that one. Just let that one go. Number 44, Wendell White on the line.
And this, Music got the rebound. Quickly down court with the ball. Going to pass off to Jason Hensley as a handoff pass over to Moose. Moose will shoot this one, I'm sure.
No, comes down to Hensley.
Over to Matt Quillen. Quillen turnaround jumper. Miss. Back to Tommy Music. Music. I don't understand really what did happen, but Gate City came back up with the ball. Music up.
He got the foul that time.
Repass. 2 shots.
Gate City now leads 24-9. 4 minutes and 7 seconds left to play in the first half over here at Twin Springs High School. Another inter-county rivalry.
Again, Tommy Music shooting from the line. His percentage is real good. That was shoot, Mike.
That was good. We're going to be playing a tough opponent next Tuesday. We have Pound coming to Gate City, and they are tough.
That'll be a good ball game, Mike. Again, Music, ball in hand, and ball in air now. You can hear the crowd go whoosh.
Repass, passing over to number 22. That's Parks. Parks passing over to White, trying to get it in, and stolen away by Music. Music passing to Hensley. The ball gets away from him momentarily. They call a foul.
Looks like
Parks got it there.
Yeah, Jason Hensley going to be on the line now, shooting 1 and 1 for the Devils.
These referees intend for this to be a very clean ball game tonight. They don't want anybody pushing anybody around.
Sure don't, Mike. Again, Hensley on the line. Ball's up. Good shot. Devils on top, 27-9, 18-point lead. I thought of that real quick.
There you go.
Hensley's second shot will be no good. Music quick on the rebound. Back in for the 3-point play. 20-point lead now for the Devils.
Number 10 over there, passing back and forth, gets it down underneath to number 24. Repass comes out, and Music comes up with a rebound. He brings it down court, and almost stolen away. Ball gets loose.
Got loose.
And number 22, Parks, comes up with it for Twin Springs. Passing down to White. White looking around. Pass back to Parks. He drives the lane. Pass back outside to White. White over to Parks, trying to drive again. Passing over to number 10, Gray. Gray back out to Parks. Looking at the top of the key there, number 42, into number 10, which is White. Comes off. Blocked away by Matt Quillen. Big time. They say that was a travel.
Probably was, Mike. I agree with that one.
He was really moving when he tried to pass the ball and never really put it down anywhere. Gate City fans are not pleased.
Sure are. They're calling it like in football. Said an illegal receiver downfield.
Shot up and comes off. Music with a rebound.
Hurries down court. Going to take a shot at it. It's going to be
off
short.
there. Quillen, no, that's Heron coming up. They say he walked. He did. He did.
He sure did, Mike. Again, Gate City on top by 22 minutes and 38 seconds remaining. Second period. You're watching Scott County Cable Channel 30 with Bobby Watlington on camera and Mike Van Winkle and myself, Doug Gillenwater. That's a mouthful, Mike.
That sure is. Shot up there by number 32. Comes down. Repass. Foul will be called on Music.
Tommy was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Just standing there. Wandered in there.
Teeth in his mouth.
Teeth in his mouth. Yeah.
A bone in each leg.
5 fingers on each hand.
I haven't counted lately, but the way he shoots the ball, I think so. Repass up. No good.
2 minutes, 24 seconds to play in the half. Shot up, finally falls in. That breaks the ice for them. Shot up there by number 32, the big dog, and it falls. Gate City leads by 21 points. Repass with the ball. He tries to give a little head fake, and they don't go for it. White passing around down to Dingus. Dingus drives. Shot will go up and come off. Matt Quillen brings it down. Passing over to, Big Dog Heron all the way in for 2 more.
Good job there, Mike. That's been nice for something to drink.
It does get kind of dry when you're doing this.
Devils on top of 23 now, Mike.
having a hard time getting the ball down. Passes to Dingus, and Dingus flips it out there to White. White over to repass. Repass, head fake, goes up with the shot. It goes in there.
Quillen throws the ball into Big Dog. Big Dog quickly across court to Music. Music, boom.
No, air ball. Comes off the other side of the Moose.
Ball did not go in. I almost thought he stepped out of bounds that time, Mike.
It was close there. Number 24, repass, bringing the ball down for Twin Springs. Passes over to Gray. Gray back to repass. Shot up and away. Will not fall. And nice pass there by number 32 to Music. Music bringing the ball down.
Good job. Jason Hensley back out to Tommy Music. Over to Kevin Morris. Early go. Good move. Lefty. No good.
Oh, did you see that?
Jason Heron scored. I don't know what happened down court. Nobody.
Now, let's see. I think I saw the old technical sign come out again.
I did too. I'm not sure what it was. Go on, Bert.
Anyway, things getting a little out of hand here on the floor, and the refs have got a technical foul called somewhere on one of our Blue Devil players. They did not give an indication as to where it came from, and we would really like to know, but shot is up and comes off. I believe they call that technical on number 24. Moose got a little over anxious there. Twin Springs now will get the ball. 48 seconds left to play in the half. Gate City leads by 21 points. Top of the key is number 12. That's Green. Green passing to number 20. Flipping the ball around. Back to Green. Looks around underneath and passes to White. White over in the corner to number 20. Back out again, and he stopped the ball at the top of the court. Pass over to White. White down to number 20. Back around to Green.
Good job by Moose.
Stolen away by Kevin Morris, and the shot will not fall. Comes down to Music. He gets it outside and starts working it around again.
After Hensley over in the middle to Big Dog.
They're running the time down. There's 7 seconds left. Drive, shot up and in. That'll be the end of the half. So the score at halftime, as we get a shot of Twin Springs going into the locker room. The score, as we were saying there, 35-12. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, that's the message from Twin Springs High School. Right there, as you see it, a gentleman over on the other side with a seat cushion says, "Send help. Send help." Gate City with a 23-point lead going into the locker room. It was very, very cold starting out, and we're getting ready for action here in the second half. Be just a moment or two, and we'll have everything ready to go. Send help. Did you see that, Doug, over there across the way? Doug Gilmore just returning. Had a gentleman over here on the far side standing up with a seat cover cushion that said, "Send help." Twin Springs.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt, that wouldn't hurt. However, they're playing a good game against the Blue Devils. They really are. And they're a smaller school and have a bit of a hard time sometimes keeping up with the AA Blue Devils.
Sure do. Devils will get the ball to start the second half. They are on top 35-12. Tommy Music, Kevin Morris, Big Dog Heron, Matt Quillen,
and the big animal, Shelton.
Dog Heron out front. to Music. Music in the shout, and he's getting pushed around in there a little bit.
I don't believe Dingus liked that very much. He leaned in and he just caught the elbow right in the chin.
That's what I thought, too.
Inbound pass to repass and back over to Parks. Parks bring the ball down for Twin Springs. Pass over to Dingus and out of bounds.
Blue ball. Quillen throws the ball into Big Dog, Brian Herron. Herron crosses the half-court mark. Drives the lane up for two. No. Yeah, give him two. Ball bounced around there a little bit. A little delay there.
Parks brings it down for Twin Springs. He flips it back out to White. White looking around. Stolen away by Moose, and Moose just takes it to the goal.
Takes it to the hoop. Devils on top, 39-12.
Number 22, Parks, drives, pass into number 54, Burnt. Shot goes over the top. White, number 44 takes the shot and it comes down as a jump ball.
Shelton wins the battle.
Shelton is tough. They call it well, he asked us to call him the animal. I don't know why, but I think I'm learning.
Yeah, it's growing on you, Mike.
Parks at the top of the key, passes over to Dingus. Dingus, ball almost taken away from behind the back. Now, come on. Ball goes over there to number 54. Now, I believe this second half's going to take on a different character.
I think so, too. Repass got too far under. Tommy Music with the ball.
Pass down the Moose, flip around the back. Oh, Quillen let it drop away from him there.
Good
he had the quick two. Draws the foul, I think, didn't he?
No, ball's out of bounds. Blue Devil ball. Big Dog Herron, number 32, to do the inbound throw for Gate City to Tommy Music from the corner and missed. White came up the rebound.
Driving down, shot up and in.
Wendell Burke.
Good job.
Big Dog Herron to Kevin Morris.
Morris shot up, boom.
Good shot. Big bad Moose.
41-14. I've heard that score before.
I have too, Mike.
Parks gets the ball around to White. White back over to Parks. Parks drives the lane, and it's almost taken away. It is taken away by Kevin Morris. Morris bringing the ball down court for Gate City. Shot up, and it does not go. Comes out to Music.
Oh, it's Big Dog.
Big Dog, excuse me. I just caught the two.
Somebody drew the foul inside, Mike. I think it's going to be against the Devils.
The Big
32.
Dog.
Big Dog Herron. Another foul on him. Devils on top, 41-14 again. 5 minutes, 36 seconds remaining, third period.
Repass, bringing the ball down.
Met in half by the Gruesome Dewsome, or Gate City.
Gruesome Dewsome?
Yeah.
Foul called.
Tommy Music. No.
54, Shelton.
Shelton again.
They want him out.
They surely do. That's either four. I think it's 4 fouls on Shelton.
Repass, drives. Nowhere to go in there. Back out to White. White back over to repass. He fakes with the head and flips it around to White. White looks, pass back, and almost gets away from repass. Want to call a foul on Music.
Grabbed the arm, according to the official there.
One of those light touch fouls. Excuse me while I put my finger on your shoulder.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Repass with the basketball. Driving down and passes underneath to number 42, Dingus. Comes off. Shot up, second one there by Dingus was good. Burt, excuse me.
Right, Big Dog at the half-court line. Sets it up out top of the key and puts a move over to Morris. Kevin back to Tommy Music at the top of the key. Over to Big Dog Herron, takes a shot. Missed. Tommy, no, his move.
Comes off there by Wendell White. Chris repass with the ball, bring it down. Going to be met at half court by Music, though. Passes around quickly, trying to get it underneath. Shot by number 32 falls in there. Give that to Tony Dean.
Done a good job, number 32 is for Twin Springs. Again, Big Dog Heron crosses the half-court mark, met by Dean, top of the key. Over to Morris. Morris looks, he takes a fake and a good pump shot to Shelton.
He walked. CD lost his balance under there and just dropped down.
Good job by Moose getting the ball to him. That almost faked me off, Mike.
Repass will bring it down for Twin Springs. Pass down to number 42 Dingus into Burt. Shot up and over the goal. Comes down to the Big Dog.
Big Dog across the half-court mark, foul line. The pumpers over to Music. Music back out to Brian. Over to Matt Clem. Turn around jump shot. Good. Good job.
Gate City now leads 43-18.
Machine.
White ball. Inbound pass goes to Dingus. He flips the ball up. No, comes down to...
Well, quickly to Moose for Boom. No, he missed it. Shelton drew the foul.
Shelton down there.
Big Dog Heron done a good job of getting the ball to Moose, and he took the shot and missed. Shelton was there for the rebound. The shot up, he was fouled, so brings him to the line, shooting two. 43-18 now. 3 minutes, 16 seconds remaining. Third period.
Gate City does follow well. Shelton on the line for the first of two. First shot is up and in there.
Good job.
The Animal.
The Animal. The big Animal.
He's a big one, 6'8". Shot following
Get
good.
in two of them, Mike.
Repass brings the ball down a little slowly this time for Twin Springs. Tries to dribble away, almost stolen away, and finally gets control of it. Shot is up, will not come,
Tommy
will come
Music
down.
quick on the rebound, or the pass, I guess you might call it. Drives the lane, pass over to Big Dog. This, Shelton back in. I think Shelton's going to draw the other foul. I don't know where he came from, Mike. I guess that's the reason they call him the Big Animal. He can be a lot of places at one time.
Foul was called on number 42, Dingus, their center. That puts Shelton back on the line. The Animal shoots two. Can he shoot four in a row?
Yeah, I think he can, Mike. We shall see.
He can shoot three in a row.
Sure can. Gets congratulations there from Moose.
This one's live. Let's see what they do. Roll around.
Roll. Good job.
Repass, bringing the ball down for Twin Springs. Drives across, tries to get underneath quickly to Dingus. Ball gets away from him. And back out to repass. Shot up and won't fall. Comes down to Dingus. Blocked by
Shelton.
And ball gets away, going down to Kevin Morris. And Tommy Music put it in.
Drew the foul. Good job there by Kevin Morris on the feed to Music for the layup.
We're not going to see a 100-point game tonight, but Gate City is really opening up a ball game now.
Tommy Music shooting one for the three-point play. Gate City 49, Twin Springs 18. Music shots up and good. 50 now to 18.
Timeout called by Twin Springs.
Twin Springs.
I don't blame them. I'd call timeout too.